Tiger Johnson, after his majority decision victory in his last fight, is back in action on this ESPN top-ranked undercard for Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinosa. He's going against Jimerr Espinosa. It's fight prediction time. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time. And also, please join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com. Or you can just always pop by the channel when I'm live and hit the link. Let's get it cracking, though. Tiger Johnson, 25 years old, Orthodox fighter, 71-inch arm reach out of Cleveland, Ohio, 5 foot 11 inches tall. 10 wins, no losses, 5 wins by way of knockout. Going against Jimerr Espinosa, 25 years old, Orthodox fighter, 5 foot 10, 71-inch arm reach out of Mexico. 15 wins, 1 loss with 14 wins by way of knockout. Now, Jimerr Espinosa, your quintessential Mexican fighter that just came up, fighting, scrapping, getting it in. First fight over here in America. Not nearly the pedigree or the skill or the talent level is Tiger Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Johnson, former 2020 Tokyo Olympian. All the talent in the world, specifically at mid-range and long range. We'll get to him in a minute. But Jimerr Espinosa, bro, he coming. He got good power. Obviously 14 knockouts and 15 victories. But he your typical Mexican style brawler where the defense is gonna be a little lacking, the footwork is gonna be a little lacking, and I don't know if Tiger Johnson is who his talent looks like he is, but if it is, this is the type of fighter that get picked apart. This the type of fighter that can't even find his way in because the counters are coming so quick, the jab is so fluid, the foot movement is so good to where Tiger Johnson just making them miss, making them pay, eventually walking them down, and eventually being able to put powers on somebody like this. And the only reason that he shouldn't stop Jimerr Espinosa is because Espinosa is too tough. Tiger Johnson, bro, of all the prospects that you think about, bro, he's one of, if not the most twitchy of all of them. Meaning, like, he ready for every counter. He explosive, and he looking to slip some shit and go down to the body, or he looking to pull some shit and fire back with an explosive counter. He got 5 knockouts in 10 fights, and part of that is because he is a counter puncher by nature, and he doesn't go to the body as much, and he is kind of pop shotting you one at a time, not really landing combinations. And part of it is a lot of times speed can generate power, but he's one of those guys where speed is kind of there to be speed, but he does have some pop on his punches too. But he is coming off of 3 decisions in a row, so I would like to see him, you know, get in there and get a knockout if he can. But nice jab, getting better and better on the inside every time I do see him fight on the inside. But so far, where his bread and butter is, fighting you from the outside, relying on his instincts and his reflexes, working off of that jab when he can, and just making it very hard for you to get inside on him if you're trying to get inside on him. And then his punches will get there first if y'all both on the outside, because he's just so fast, bro. He's just so fast. So path to victory, Jimerr Espinosa is very clear. His path is very clear. You got to get in there and you got to make Tiger ask some tough questions of himself. Meaning, you got to dog it out with him, bro. You don't have the speed. You don't have the experience. You don't have the skills to be out at range boxing with him. Playing the feint game with him. Playing the jab timing game with him. Trying to pull out shots from him so you can counter him. You don't have those type of skills if you're Jimerr Espinosa. You just don't, bro. You just not on that level. So your path is you just got to go in there. You got 14 knockouts and 15 fights. You got to go in there and go at them. Beat up the body. Make them stand in front of you. And then just try to fight and see if you can hurt them. See if you can get them up out of there. The further they are apart from each other, the more advantageous it's going to be for Tiger Johnson the entire night. Because the further the fighters are away from each other, the more speed has to do with it. The closer that they get, now it's about mental toughness. It's about how strong you are. It's about little different angles, little tactics that you can use on the inside and all that shit. So that's what you got to do if you Jimerr Espinosa. If you Tiger Johnson, I'm not saying you can't fight on the inside, but bruh, work off your jab. Keep your distance. Look for his mistakes that he's inevitably going to make, whether it be the hand too low, keeping the head on the line, reaching over his front foot, trying to throw something. Just wait for the mistakes, counter them, and try to see if you can plant your feet, throw a nice counter, fast, sharp, quick counter, see if you can hurt him and then become a finisher. Or if you can't hurt him, just do that shit all night. You should win an easy, unanimous decision if you Tiger Johnson. For me, saw an interview he did on YSN Sport Media. Salute to them; they do a great job over there. I think Tiger might get the stoppage in this fight. Even though I know Jimerr Espinosa hasn't been stopped, I'm gonna count on Tiger to turn up, bro. He representing Ohio, you know what I mean? I'm gonna count on him to turn up. I think the speed gap is huge and the skills gap is huge to where he should be able to go in there and do what he want to do with this dude. If Tiger is getting in 50-50 exchanges and he's easier to hit than what he looks like, and this guy is able to kind of make him look like he's not as fast as he's looked in previous fights, then maybe we have a conversation about whether or not Tiger Johnson might just be an overhyped prospect. It's a lot of crossroads fights on this card, bro. Believe it or not, this is a crossroads fight for Tiger Johnson. Because anytime you start off, bro, you looking extremely impressive. They kind of up the toughness in the competition on you a little bit. You start getting decisions. That's okay. Now you're going from a unanimous decision. You just got a majority decision where one of the judges kind of scored it a draw. The other two gave you the fight. You got the victory, you know what I mean? But he himself wasn't happy with that performance. He said so on camera. So he feel like he can do better. He know he should do better. If you thinking that your promoter that's investing in you, they gave you that upfront money, they gave you that bread, they thinking that too. So believe it or not, this is one where even if I ain't saying crossroads fight like he need to stoppage, but this is a crossroads fight where they gonna start looking at you funny if you don't look good, bro. You don't look good in this fight, they gonna start looking at you like, all right, bro, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and cash out. Let's put him in there with somebody tough. Let's go ahead and cash out. We think he might not be the good. We might need to start building other people. So this is one of them ones where he need to show up and show out, bro. And Jahai Tucker's in that same position too, coming off an actual loss. We'll talk about his fight in a minute. But I'm going with Tiger Johnson, man. I think that he rises to the occasion. I think that his speed is going to be too much for Jimerr Espinosa. And I think his skill and overall amateur pedigree with having better timing and better distance control. And just the ability to counter Jimerr Espinosa, who I believe I see getting out of position a lot in this fight, reaching a lot, really trying hard. America for the first time, Mexican fighter, he coming to fight. One loss by split decision, 14 knockouts and 15 victories. He coming to fight. I see Tiger Johnson using that aggression against him and being able to hit him with sharp, crisp counter shots. And then now he gets hit with those. He becomes apprehensive, which makes him an even slower fighter. And then now Tiger Johnson has the upper hand. He goes to win the fight. And I think he might be able to get the stoppage, but I'm gonna pick him by unanimous decision. I was leaning towards stoppage a minute ago, but I'm gonna pick him by unanimous decision. I think Jimerr Espinosa is gonna be just tough enough. He's gonna be just savvy enough to where he'll survive. But I think Tiger Johnson will be able to get through this fight without dropping a single round, get back on the right side of things, fix some things in this fight, and get back to looking like the prospect that he looked like a few fights ago. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.